For our very first two Chinese words, we're going to start with the most fundamental of language needs, and that's saying yes and no. Let's start with yes. One way of saying yes is 是. 是. Okay, this course's aim is to build up your confidence speaking out Chinese, so it's very important when you hear a Chinese word, you get used to saying it out loud yourself. Even if you're in a public place, try muttering it out softly under your breath. I'm going to say yes twice again, and I want you to say it after me. 是. 是. Do you notice that mark above the I? It's something that's central to Chinese, and it's called tones. Tones are a change in pitch. You may have heard Chinese being called a tonal language. That's because the meaning of a word changes depending on the pitch. 是 means yes, but if I change the tone, 是 means pu or a number 2. So you can see that it's important to get the tone right. Listen to me say yes, but this time pay attention to the pitch. 是. Did you notice any change in the pitch? 是. The pitch falls from high to low. In fact, the pitch falls rapidly. 是. Look at the mark above the I again. It's written in the same way as the pitch changes, because the tone mark above the I starts high on the left and slopes down to the right. You try now after me, starting from a high pitch, falling down to a low pitch. 是. 是. Did you feel you got the pitch right? If so, thanks for saying yes, rather than saying pu. Because the tones are all to do with pitch, you can think of Chinese as being related to music. I'm going to give you the pitch change in a music scale to make it more clear. 是, yes, has a pitch that falls. Have another go with me. Start high and finish low. 是. So why are we trying to perfect this one character? It's a good habit when first learning Chinese to put effort in trying to say the tones right for each character you learn. Resist the urge to steam ahead and learn loads of words for now. You get in the habit now of focusing on the character's tone. You're going to avoid getting puzzled looks when you start speaking Chinese. We just covered one way to say yes. So how do you say yes? Say it out loud now. Don't be shy. Yes is 是. Now let's learn one way of saying no. One way of saying no in Chinese is 不. 不. In Chinese, 不, no, is never really used on its own, but it's a very important building block. You'll see 不 comes up in loads of phrases. Shortly, you'll see that this simple character can be put to use in many situations. Take a look at the tone mark for no. Do you notice anything about it? 不, no, has the same tone mark as 是. It starts high on the left and slopes down to the right. So that means the pitch change is exactly the same as 是. The pitch falls rapidly from high to low. You try saying no after me, starting from a high pitch, falling down to a low pitch. 不. Remember to start high and make a sharp drop. 不. 不.